process has started.
And hear the call out for the start of the strong back retract beginning. We'll start with the clamp arms opening up just underneath the payload fairings. Now T minus 3 minutes, 57 seconds and counting. See those arms opening. And a really nice view of that crew and cargo access tower with a lot more illumination that we can see. As I was mentioning, those lights now installed. There's a really good view of what future launch crews as well as potentially astronauts will see as they ascend up Pad 40's crew and cargo access tower for future Dragon flights. Now T minus 3 minutes, 30 seconds and counting. What I was starting to say a moment ago is our countdown clock is a little bit ahead of what you see on SpaceX's view. That's because our clock is in real time and the SpaceX countdown clock is on a slight delay from its stream. So just want to make a note of that. That I may make some call outs in real time, but you'll see them in slight delay from SpaceX. Now T minus 3 minutes and counting. Want to briefly thank Nelson Reyes for a $10 super chat saying thanks for the great coverage. And to Roger Hurt for a $5 super chat asking for a shout out for Riley Hurt for his first ever launch viewing. Super excited, and his birthday is on Halloween. Well, very happy early birthday to you, Riley. Hope you're enjoying your very first
Stage 1
launch.
lock load complete.
Hopefully it'll be a good one from wherever you're checking it out from. Thanks for being with us.
Stage 1 lock load complete.
Hear the call out. Lock load complete. Now less than 2.5 minutes to lift off. Next call in about 45 seconds. You should hear locks loading wrapping up on the second stage, at which point the Falcon 9 will be fully fueled. Now less than 2 minutes to lift off.
Stage 2 lock load complete. Stage 2 lock load complete.
And there you have the call out for stage 2 locks loading complete. The Falcon 9 is now fully loaded with 1 million pounds of propellant. We'll see some venting from the launch pad as SpaceX purges the strong back propellant lines prior to liftoff. You see that underway
Ground gas
right
close
now
up.
as we speak. T minus 1 minute, 18 seconds and counting.
Ground gas close out.
Coming up at T minus 1 minute, the Falcon 9's flight computers will take control. Stages 1 and 2 will pressurize for flight. The onboard computer will perform checks of the first stage engine steering system. Now
Falcon 9
less than a
is in
minute
startup.
to lift off. Everything appears to still be on track for that on-time departure at 8:17 p.m.
Falcon 9 is in startup.
And T minus 45 seconds. Should be hearing
Go for
the
launch.
director call out, go for launch momentarily.
Go for launch.
There you hear that call out.
T minus 30 seconds.
Now T minus 27 seconds
We've
and
had the
counting.
board.
The Falcon 9 is cleared to launch. We'll see thousands of gallons of water dumped onto the launch pad to protect the vehicle from the reflected sound waves. Now T minus 15 seconds in real time. Coming up in the last 10 seconds. Here we go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition. Well, no ignition. You have a hold. Standing by to hear more from SpaceX. We did not see engine ignition. Because SpaceX did fully fuel the Falcon 9 rocket and go all the way through the count, they will not have enough time to turn around the rocket for another launch attempt this evening. did not hear an audible hold call, but again, as we saw, the 9 Merlin engines on the bottom of the Falcon 9 rocket did not, in fact, ignite. Standing by for more from SpaceX.
This is Launch Director Countdown. We had an abort on stage set, center pusher accumulator pressure slope check during terminal count. We'll be setting up for a 24-hour recycle. We are scrubbed for launch temp this evening. Stage set, center pusher accumulator pressure slope check during terminal count. We'll be setting up for a 24-hour recycle. We are scrubbed for launch temp this evening.
Now you heard from SpaceX that they are unfortunately having to stand down from tonight's launch attempt. They will go through a 24-hour recycle and set up for another go at this in 24 hours. Again, those launch opportunities, they have 8 of them in the window tomorrow. That begins at 7:20 p.m. Eastern. That's 23:20 UTC, and runs until 10:20 p.m. Eastern tomorrow night. So again, an unfortunate scrub right at the last moment from SpaceX. Unable to launch the Falcon 9 rocket this evening, and no double launch day for the company. This would have been the 3rd back-to-back launches for SpaceX this month, but they will go ahead and stand down for tonight. They will drain the propellants from the Falcon 9 rocket, safe the vehicle, and prepare for a future flight attempt tomorrow. Well, while certainly not the outcome that we were hoping for this evening, we do want to thank all of you who joined us for our live coverage tonight. Again, SpaceX did call the abort just before engine ignition. We hope you will join us again tomorrow evening for SpaceX's next launch attempt for this Starlink 6-25 mission. Really appreciate all of you who are here tonight. Thanks to the support from Pete Carsons and Chuck Briggs, standing by at the ready, bringing us some great celestial views as we were anticipating liftoff tonight, as well as to Michael Caine, Adam Bernstein, ready as always to try and capture some great launch photography. Back in action again tomorrow evening. Stephen Young for running the technical aspects of the broadcast. Emil Robinson Smith for Spaceflight Now. Again, thanks to all of you who are with us tonight. Hope you join us once again tomorrow. for the next launch attempt of the Starlink 6-25 mission. Thanks for being with us, and we will see you next time.